Wow, is that yeah, it's on. Welcome everybody to our 4-day work week experiences panel. The four of us here today are going to walk you through a little bit of the thought process behind switching to or trialing a 4-day work week, what we've discovered throughout the process, and how we're liking it, and other persnickety bits throughout the process. So I'm going to make sure we all introduce ourselves properly first. So Philip.
So, hi, I'm Philip. I'm a solo independent developer. I've been full-time for about 5 years now. Usually it's just me, sometimes with a few contractors, but definitely I'm speaking to the 1, 2, maybe 3-person studios here.
Kia ora koutou, I'm Anna Barham. I'm the Managing Director of Balancing Monkey Games. Click. Yeah, there we go. We're now a studio of 8 employees plus 3 contractors. Started off as a hobby project, but has grown. We're now working on our second game, so exciting.
I'm Sam Cook. My company is called Artifact 5, and I am its sort of studio manager, co-founder, producer, many hats person. We are a studio in Montreal. I left my team in Canada and moved here to New Zealand. So there are currently 6 of us, and we do a mix of our own IP and work for hire projects. So it's a mix of working with clients and doing whatever we want. And yeah, we're about 8 years old now.
Kia ora everyone, my name is Niamh. I'm the COO at Dinosaur Polo Club. We're best known for our 2 games, Mini Metro and Mini Motorways, and we've been trialling the 4-day work week for a few months now. There's a bunch of seats up the front if y'all want to come in and settle. We've only just kicked off. Oh, shaking my head at my team. No.
Very good. None of us are very good at self-promotion. I think hardly any of us mentioned names of our games. We're very bad at anyone. It's fine. So you can look us up later. No. It's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about practices. All right. So we're going to just leave up our company slides while we have a little chit-chat. So it's not going to be a very slide-heavy presentation. So we are going to start with the easy parts. What problems were you trying to solve by choosing a 4-day work week? And anyone can start on this one. I can start since I'm holding the microphone. Oh, sorry, was that an offer? Okay, going. So my company had been running for about 6.5 years when we decided we would try the 4-day work week. It was late 2021. I think we were all feeling a little burned out from the pandemic times. We had been doing a mix of client projects and our own stuff, and it was just a bit of a hamster wheel. I think we were getting a little burned out. And we'd all thought the 4-day work week was a good idea individually, but you always assume your colleagues are going to go, no, we can't do that. But obviously we're a very small team at the time we were 4, and we're like, someone said it, and everyone goes, yeah. They're like, oh, wait, so we can just do it? So we did. We did try to give ourselves a little internal data first. We gave ourselves, how are we feeling surveys at the end of every week for, I think it was 6 weeks or so, just to see what the temperature of everyone was. And then once we started it, we sort of did the same thing. How are we doing? How do we feel about this switch? And the data, very qualitative though it was pretty positive. So we're like, let's give it a go. And I do think it's been really helpful for our team to have that extra day in our week that is not about work, because as 4 equal business partners, it's very easy to just get very bogged down in the work and mentally and emotionally in the work. So giving ourselves a little more time to get a little more distance has been really positive. We also all have passions outside of work that are often about game dev, actually. So all 3 of my co-founders have been teaching outside of games, whether it's recently started or for a couple of years. So it's given them more time to commit a bit more time to that, or to community endeavors inside of games or out. So it's been really nice to so I guess what we're trying to solve for is making sure we don't burn out as co-founders, and giving ourselves something that we could like time instead of money. It's much harder to find money. It's a little easier to find time.
Cool. So I guess we started talking about the 4-day work week sort of quite early in 2022. We only decided to trial it from about May this year. So it took us a little while sort of talking about it and looking at what we, what we were wanting to do and what we were trying to solve for.